We're back in the kitchen, ladies and gent, because as I know, there's only one guy that watches these videos, so. Anyways, let's do some cooking. All right, friends, so today, I decided that we would do some cooking with me because obviously last week the baking went over so well and we just did an amazing job that I thought, why not give you a taste of me cooking, right? Because you want to see that. But I do have a feeling that this one's gonna go better than last week's because there's no like making dough involved. So maybe stick around a little longer and see how this one goes. Just saying. But today I decided that we were gonna make Kronks spinach puffs.
Is something burning?
My spinach puffs.
So I saw a girl do this on TikTok and they looked so good and they looked easy to make. So let's cross our fingers that I do not mess this up. But I love The Emperor's New Groove and I think it's so funny and I love Kronk. He's like my favorite character. So why not make his spinach puffs? So that's what we're gonna do today. And I'm not following like a specific recipe. So watch out, everybody. We'll see how this goes. But I'm kind of following hers, but also just kind of like veering off a little bit. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first thing you're gonna need to make Kronk's spinach puffs is obviously spinach. And she did 2 cups to make 4 spinach puffs. So I'm gonna do 4 cups to make 8 because there are 5 people in this household and I want them all to be able to try it. So I'm gonna measure out 4 cups of spinach and then you're gonna chop it up and you'll put it on the stove and cook it, but I'll show you guys that. All right, this is crooked. Is it crooked now? I don't think so. Okay. So I have cut up 4 cups of spinach, as you can see. I almost cut my finger, but I didn't, so don't worry. And the big pieces that I couldn't get because I was nervous that I was gonna cut my finger, I just ripped up, so. Little party trick for you right there. But now we are gonna put it on the stove over there in that little pan right there. And we're gonna put some olive oil and some minced garlic in there and it's gonna be really good and I'm super excited. Also, something that I forgot to say, before you cook or bake or do anything, wash your hands, you little nasties, wash them. And I'm not saying you're nasty. I'm sorry for saying that. I don't know where that came from. You're not nasty, I know that, but I'm just saying, wash your hands. I did, just letting you know, because I didn't show you, but I did wash my hands, so do that. Okay, here's me in the microwave. But anyways, so we're taking a medium-ish size skillet, and what you're gonna do is just put a little bit of olive oil in it. She did not give measurements, so we're gonna say about that much. That's about how much I saw her put in there. But if we need more, we can just add more. Aaron's here and he's gonna help me. So after you put the olive oil in, gosh, the spinach is cooking fast. I put little pieces in, but we're gonna put the spinach in the pan. We kind of have to work quick because spinach cooks quick, but you do that, and then we're gonna take just a little bit of garlic. I like garlic, so I'm gonna add probably a little more than she did, but this is a teaspoon. I'm gonna add like that much garlic. because we like garlic in this household. But anyways, so now that that's cooking, you don't want to cook it too much to where it's like the spinach is really dark. You want it to be like a nice green color, which it's already green, so I don't know why I said it like that, but you know what I mean. Like not light green, but like a bright green color. So this is about what you want your spinach to look like. Beautiful green color, you know what I'm saying? A little mushy. That's how you want it. You want it cooked. So I'm gonna transfer it into this small bowl that you can't see, but I'll show you in a minute. Put all of that in there. Perfect. Okay, so next thing after you have cooked your spinach with your garlic and your olive oil is you're gonna take some cheese. Now this is up to you. You can add as much cheese or as little cheese if you want. If you're lactose intolerant, you could add cheese that's not cheese. If you're vegan, you can add cheese that's not cheese. No, you do whatever you want with this part. And you can use whatever cheese you feel is good. I got the Italian blend though because I thought that would be really good. So I'm just taking the Italian style cheese, which is mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, romano, fontina, and Asiago cheese all mixed together. Amazing. And I'm just gonna add as much cheese as I want to this, which is probably gonna be a good amount because we like cheese in this house, just like Jelly Bean said the other day. It's one of our favorite food groups. All right, I think that's about good. And then next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the egg yolk. Save the whites because we're gonna use them later, but you're gonna take the egg yolk and you're gonna mix it into here. She used 1 egg for 4 pastries. So I'm gonna use 2 egg yolks and hope that goes well. I think it will because we're gonna cook them, so it's gonna be fun. But you crack your egg, but you're gonna wanna save the yolk. Here, I'll scoot it down to show you what I'm doing. My dog is about to bark. I have a feeling, because when the other dog goes out, this is what happens. I'll tell you a story about him later, don't worry. Anyways, while I figure all of this out, or wait until my dog stops freaking out and my other dog comes in, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 400 because that's the degrees that we need the oven at. So preheat your oven at 400 degrees while, even before you start, you could do that, or while you're doing the other parts, do that. Okay, so my oven is now preheating at 400 degrees and I'm gonna do the other egg. Let's hope my dog doesn't bark. Yummy. Okay, so you're gonna take your egg whites and set them to the side because like I said, we're gonna use them later. And you're gonna take your bowl. This is a weird angle, so hold on. Wash your hands after you do the eggs because it's nasty. And you don't want salmonella. Okay, so now that you've put your yolks and your cheese and your spinach all together, you're gonna mix it together to make you little inside of your spinach puffs. So I'm just gonna take this and you'll mix it all together. You know, I really hope this goes well because last week's baking, it went okay, but I want to impress you guys, you know? Like, I want you to know that I can do this. Like, I can cook. There's the dogs. Okay, guys, so here's the next fun part where you're basically completing them before you cook them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take puff pastry. So you can make your own puff pastry, but as you guys saw from last week, making dough is not my forte. So I just bought like sheets of puff pastry and I cut them into squares. When sheets come, just fold it in half and fold it in half again to make a square, unfold it, and then cut it in 4s, and that's how I made this square. Basically, if you wanted to know. So, what you're gonna do, I'm gonna take it down here so you can see. Hey, that worked. Okay, friends, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little bit of your spinach mixture. Definitely don't think this is gonna make 8, but we're gonna pretend that it's going to. And you're gonna put it out in the middle of your mixture. After you have put a little bit of your mixture in the middle, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take like a brush or a little, this is a little silicone brush that you use for a girl, so it's actually huge. But we're gonna just use it anyways because it works. And you're gonna dip it in your egg white, and then you're gonna take it and rub it on opposite sides of the puff pastry. Great. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold them diagonally. So one this way and one that way. And that's what they're gonna look like. So, I'm really excited. So you're gonna do that with the rest of them, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the rest. I actually was only able to make 7 spinach puffs, but that's okay. So the next thing you need to do is put the egg wash, that's what it's called, over top of all of the spinach puffs. All right, friends, so now that I have put the egg wash over the spinach puffs, we're gonna pop them in the oven for 15 minutes or until they're golden brown. And the oven's at 400 degrees in case you forgot. So let's do it. All right, friends, so there's about 10 minutes left on the spinach puffs, or like 10 minutes. There's 10 minutes left on the spinach puffs, but I just wanted to talk to you for a minute and talk about my earrings. Because I thought they were kind of like Emperor's New Groove-esque. My friend actually got them for me in high school when I played tennis. We were teammates. We had like a Christmas, what is that called? Secret Santa. And she got these for me. Her dad is from lives in Dubai, so she got these in Dubai. But I just thought that they reminded me of like Emperor's New Groove feels, so I wore them. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. What the heck happened to my lip, right? You've been thinking that this whole video, and if you didn't notice, then you're a saint. But look, if you're grossed out, I'm sorry. And my lips are super dry because I'm nervous to put chapstick on them because there's like a scab. So anyways, so let me tell you this fun story. So yesterday, me and Erica went and did apartment shopping. And apartment shopping, is that a thing? Apartment hunting. We went and toured apartments for school. But we came home, or I came home, and the dogs hadn't been taken out yet. And so I was like, oh, I'll just take the dogs out. And I put Jake on his leash, and Aaron was kind enough to help me, and he put Bree on her leash, and we took them out together. So Jake is a herding dog. He's an Australian Shepherd, and he's a herding dog. So he always feels like he has to herd Bree whenever they go out together. So they rarely ever get to go out together because he's crazy. And my dad put a new collar on Jake last week because his other one was getting too small. But this one had a plastic ring on it where you can put the leash in. So I go outside, Jake goes pee, Aaron brings Bree outside, Jake runs after her so fast that he broke the plastic ring on his collar, and the metal part of the leash shot back so fast and hit me in the mouth. And it hurt so bad. I literally remember just dropping the leash and putting my hand over my mouth. And my mom was standing in the kitchen. So when you're standing in the kitchen, I'm in the kitchen right now, obviously, but you can see right out there. So I was right out in our backyard, obviously, but she saw the whole thing happen. And she ran outside and was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I'm a baby. So I just started bawling because it hurt so bad. And if you know me, you know that I am going to school for musical theater. I want to be an actress. And my first thought that went through my head was, oh my gosh, he just knocked my teeth out. And what am I going to do? Like, I'm going to school to be an actress. I can't have missing teeth. I was so nervous that he knocked my teeth out because it hit me so hard and it hurt so bad. So like I'm running inside and I go to the bathroom and I look in the mirror and there's just blood gushing out of my mouth, and it was so disgusting and so scary because we didn't know if my tooth had fallen out. I was like trying to rinse out my mouth, but because I was crying, I just kept blowing it everywhere. It was disgusting. But Mom looked at my teeth and they were fine, and it bled for a long time, but everything's fine. It's just, it like hit the outside of my mouth, but I think it hit and went around my tooth and then like busted into my tooth. Because the inside busted too. That was probably disgusting, but I have so much saliva in my mouth and I can't say a lot of words because my lip just gets in the way. Like earlier I had a hard time saying spinach. So I had to redo the whole like thing. Or the whole cut of it because I couldn't say the word spinach because of my lip, but it hurt so bad. But I thank God that it didn't hit me anywhere else, like my eye, or I didn't have my mouth open, because it would have knocked my tooth out for sure because it was so hard and it hurt so bad. But I'm just thankful it didn't hit me in the eye or knock my tooth out or anything. So, but that's what happened to my lip, if you were wondering. Good times. It was crazy. Okay, everyone, so I just got the spinach puffs out of the oven. They look so good, and I'm gonna let them cool, and then I'll put them on a plate, and then we will try them together. So I hope they turn out well. I really do. I'm gonna be disappointed in myself, and I don't want you guys to be disappointed in me either if these don't turn out, but they look really good. So let me just show you. These are them right now, and then wait until I put them on a plate, and they're super cute and decorated. So it's gonna be good. I'm excited. All right, this is the moment of truth. We're gonna try them and see how they taste. I put the spinach puffs in this little bowl, or yeah, it's a bowl. I'd say it's a bowl. I think it was my grandma's or my great-grandma's. I don't actually know, but it's beautiful and it fit them pretty well. Once I take mine off the top, it's perfect. But I'm really excited, so let's try them and see how they are. Oh, they're flaky. Oh, hot. They're so good. Oh my gosh. And I'm not just saying that. Like seriously, hold on, I need a nap. They are so good. Wow. Kronk, you have not let us down, my friend. Wow. Please try these at home. They're so good. Let's see. I have my uncle in the house right now, and I have my boyfriend Aaron in the house right now. So maybe we'll go see if they want to have any. I think my uncle's on keto though, so he might not want any. There he is. All right, guys, so I just gave my uncle one. He I did not get him on camera, his reaction, but he thought they were really good. So I'm really excited about them. This is gonna be like my party favor that I bring, I guess. When I go to parties now, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna bring spinach puffs because they're good. He's on keto, but he is anyways. All right, friends, so I hope you liked watching me make Kronks spinach puffs. It was super fun for me, and it was a very rewarding moment because last week was not so much. So if you liked the recipe, I'm gonna leave it down below on what I did, and I hope that you really like it and you try it out yourself. If you do, leave in the comments like if you like them or not, and also leave a comment down below telling us other things that you want me to try to bake or cook. I think I'm gonna make it a little playlist on my channel of me cooking and baking and hopefully not failing. So if you like us and you like our videos, please give it a like and subscribe to us. Turn on our notification button so you can see when we post. We post every Wednesday and Friday. And we love you guys and thank you for watching. And we hope you're all healthy and safe. And we're always thinking of you guys. So hope you liked the video. We loved it and it was so good. So come back next week for I don't know what. I might be cooking, might be making, might be baking, doing something else. We have no idea, but leave us suggestions. We'd love to know what you guys want to see, and we love you guys. So